Good morning, everybody. Steve and I have just gotten up. It's around 7 o'clock. We're at the Shady Dell campground, and we are tailgating breakfast. We're having some hot oatmeal and hot tea and hot coffee, and we picked a great campsite near some neighbors who just dropped off some hot cooked ham, which was nice. We're getting ready to go on a hike in about half an hour with Steve and Kristy, and we had a good night last night, saw some beautiful stars, and should be a lovely day. Steve has our two fishing poles, and Kristy's getting ready, and Pax-a-Lot is finishing up his little details.
Packing a lot of
Packing lots of stuff.
He's like, ooh, what else can I put in my pack?
I'm gonna pack some more stuff.
Okay.
Oh, I have a little space. I better put something in it.
I don't want to. If I get out there, and
There's space, we gotta fill it.
Okay.
need something.
I might need.
Yeah.
Okay, we're at the Crystal Lake Trailhead, and here's the map. We're going to go on the Lakes Country Trail, kind of off to the left, and maybe our first lake is going to be Long Lake. Here we go.
I have fished Duck Lake and Island Lake, and I caught a ton of fish.
Yes.
All right, well, that's promising, because I'm hoping to catch a fish today.
We might have to hike a ways to get there, but.
All right.
And it's nice to go on a weekday, huh, Steve?
Okay, back on the horizon there is Mount Watson, elevation 11,527.
There's a couple of little trail lakes
Yeah.
that don't see fishing that often, which might be pretty good for us.
Okay.
So,
I could literally be standing next to Steve, and he'll throw a line out, I'll throw a line out, he'll catch a fish, and I won't.
Love that crab.
When we were on Glacier, oh my gosh, we saw a moose in the lake. We watched him for probably 25 minutes.
You're going
That's
to
so
Alaska.
fun.
You're going to see moose.
I'm so excited.
Steve promises us that this is the main going up section.
Yeah.
Good sit rock. That could be in the shade.
Right here. I know, look at that one. Perfect sit rock.
Oh,
You want to test it out?
no, maybe. Just for a second. Let me see. Oh, right height, shade, some view. I don't know.
Perfect.
I don't know if I can go on.
Recording.
Hi, it's Steve, and I'm reporting from the Uintas, and it's a pretty. It's not steep.
Sherpa Steve.
It's just very high here. We're over 10,000 feet, so it's like at the height of Mount Baker for most of you who live near me. And the air's a little thin, but I feel pretty good today. And Steve Pax-a-Lot hat. There's product placement there. Promised us fish. So we're going to go. That's all.
the air is thin with no air.
All right, here's a trail junction for Weir Lake, Duck Lake, a couple other lakes. And if we do the full loop, we're going to come back out this way. I believe we're getting close to Long Lake. We're still having really good weather. A little bit of a breeze is picking up, which is refreshing. So I just looked, and we've come in about 2.2 miles, and we're at about 10,100 elevation, and we're gonna get to fishing. Couldn't ask for a nicer day.
We're going to throw a few here.
We stopped on this side of the lake to try, and Steve and Kristy just on the shoreline across there. We've seen a couple fish turn kind of near this tree stump. Right in that section. We're moving on a little bit. We're gonna go around the end of the lake here, catch up with Steve and Kristy. I don't think they had much success on their side of the lake. Could hear them talking just a little bit. So I think we're gonna move on to the next lake. On the way to fishing, we're distracted by beautiful grouseberries. Ah, pretty little tiny red berries.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
And the plants have really tiny leaves.
They hide really well because the berries are
There's a whole bunch
underneath.
right here.
You have to lift the leaves to see them.
Uh-huh. We're hitting the jackpot. Here are some wild raspberries.
Okay, I got my fisherman pointer here. So end of a pole, hoping to catch fish. And right up here on this ledge is Island Lake. It's up there. And then there's a little off-trail lake over here called Ramona Lake.
Okay.
And then we can go up a little bit further up the trail and down that slope, and there is Junior Lake and Fire Lake. And then right down here in the bottom is that Duck Lake.
Okay.
We got lots of lakes to choose from,
We're gonna fish them all.
hopefully.
I'm willing to throw a lure in it and see what happens.
All right, let's do it.
Here, hang on to this.
Maybe want it though.
Cute little buggers. That'd be funny to catch a 6-inch fish out of here.
Okay, we're at a trail junction and we're gonna go straight ahead. It looks like 0.5 up to Island Lake. Then we're gonna come back down and are we gonna go to Duck Lake?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna come back. Okay, we're at Island Lake. Lily pads. Oh, love it. I saw a fish turn. This whole basin area is Island Lake. There's not really a good trail all the way around. Yeah, I've already seen fish turning. Kristy and I are gonna have lunch. We've fished Island Lake, come up empty, a few hits, but yeah, I've tried the regular lure and now I have a water bobble and a little fly. Tried that a couple times and we're gonna go to the next lake and try some more. There's a gray jay. Came to say hi. There's our next destination, Duck Lake. All right, down we go, right? This is the intersection where we had just gone up to Island Lake. Now we're going down. Wonderful meadow down there. Some grasses in the lake. It's probably pretty shallow. See a gray jay.
That's one jump literally right there.
Oh yeah.
Bring him in.
Broke the spell. Oh yeah, he's pretty nice one too. Well done.
Clint, I will put you in my first ever cutthroat.
That's big. That's a good size.
Right on.
Okay,
That dude.
pretty. How'd you do it?
Yes.
Luck.
What's your secret?
Pure luck.
We're now at Pot Lake, P-O-T.
Brook trout.
Yep. That's a beauty.
You can hold it for me.
You good?
Thanks, buddy. All the lakes up here are beautiful, but this is now my favorite lake since I caught my first Utah fish here. Pax has a fish. Gonna have to go over there and check it out. Isn't pretty? Is this your favorite lake now for today at least?
Well, so far.
Ah. Oh, there he goes.
Three.
Bye, fishy. We're now at Weir Lake, W-E-I-R, Weir. Just a few minutes from the last lake. Everybody's picked their spot already. There's the little dam to make this into a reservoir.
This just surfaced right in front of you.
All right.
Come on, hit it again.
We've just been here a few minutes. There's been no action really. So we're getting ready to move on. We're now at Marjorie Lake, our last stop on our grand tour today. Another hiker backpacker told us that he was here last night and caught 6 grayling. So we'd like to, at least one of us, catch a grayling. Steve's helping me with my second fish. He said it's a brookie. It's not too big. Gotta get the hook out.